Oh, that was a whole lovely side quest today of I use Razor Gear. And I don't have any problems with Razor Gear 90% of the time, but today I had to download a new program so it would let me use my mic. Fun times. So, a little bit late start, meant to start this on the hour, didn't quite get there, it's about 24 after the hour. Not the end of the world, but a little late to us getting back to our save, because now we've got bread and butter chips as of yesterday. I do have some new lights in the background. So we have him on the ranch. We have a foal on the way, which will be Hidden Valley Ranch, or Hidden Valley, depending on which one works. And I bought a hat yesterday that I forgot to put on. Let's make sure I get that on, actually. There we go. Hello, Hembiguric. I just got a delivery of new crops and seeds, and I thought I'd share some with you and show you how to get started growing an orchard. I bet growing fruit trees will be perfect for your horse's daily snack. Yeah, we got some stuff ready to harvest here, and we'll have to get some more seeds for that as well. I got Milo. Milo? Oh, hang on. Gotta actually walk off the plot. Oh, I didn't have anything. I'll have to go get some stuff. Gather these. But yeah, downside with having to download new program. Razer, of course, I enjoy their chroma stuff. I can customize it where I want it. New program kind of replaced the old one, so I lost my settings. And I'm not really going to do anything until after the stream because I didn't find out that there was a problem until the start of the stream when I went to use my mic and it would not unmute. Which is no fault of its own. Speaking of which, I need to turn down just a tad bit so I'm not peaking quite as high. No fault of its own. Just kind of a little bit of an annoyance right now of having to reset everything right before the stream because I didn't really foresee that there'd be an issue. Okay, we got Foal in the wing. You are very round. I feel bad. Get you brushed, get you cared for. I do know I can ride them. Specifically ride her when she's pregnant, but I kind of don't want to. I forgot to check if she's got wood shavings. I need to do that. I kind of want to just leave her alone while she is. Let her not get stressed. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, she's got wood shavings. But I had to adjust a little bit of everything, including mouse sensitivity, which not normally too much of an issue, but I didn't realize that I had adjusted it through the program before this, and found out the hard way when I lost a good chunk of my sensitivity for my mouse. I got bread and butter chips. Oh, why am I brushing you? You always stay clean. That was the thing there. We got one more stall. Anyway, I think we're gonna really push for those extra stall. Let me try to you a little bit. Let's go do the quest with you because we can do the races on Pickle. Yeah, we got to get our stable upgrade hopefully today because we need that 5,000 for that. And then hopefully we have enough for our last little push for looking at the horses at the festival this time. We'll have to make sure we get some for the gear. And of course now we have Crystal Lake open. I think we found one of the chests so far. I don't think we found all three. Hello. Let's just see what you have. Ooh, I do like that blue. Kind of don't want to spend the money unless there's something green in there that's like, oh yeah, we really need this. Let's get you to our little quest area. So we can talk to Aisha about some fruit trees, because, I mean, we've got some already, but I will definitely take more free fruit trees. And I think it's just that, I don't think we have to replant them every year, I think it's just that they won't grow during the spring. Or the winter, they'll grow during the spring. They won't grow during the winter. I don't think we actually have to replace them, because they are pretty expensive. There you go, Waffle. Got some stuff for you to pick up. Oh. I forgot about that. He's not as tame. So he doesn't quite enjoy doing some of the stuff. Sorry, buddy. I do like that his speed trains really well. I think that's gonna be really useful. There we go. Oh, we talked to Aisha. I think she'll probably have us grow an apple tree. It's a cheaper option. Well, you're becoming quite the accomplished farmer. I thought it'd be a good time to introduce you to something new. Planting your own orchard. Pretty exciting stuff, no? I have the perfect thing to get you started. An apple tree seed. It will be ready to plant on your ranch since you have 2 orchard plots already built. Just go over to the orchard and plant the seed, just like you usually do with crops. Except this time, you'll have to be extra patient. It takes 21 days for this apple tree to grow, but once it's there, it's forever. Okay. The wait will be worth it, though, as your tree will then produce fruits daily, even in its season. I bet once you start seeing the fruits of your labor, you'll want to plant more trees. Make sure to visit Liam if you want to expand your orchard. I don't think we have extra plots open. What do you want? We'll get that money back. Small tangent side note. Them being like, oh yeah, no, here's an apple tree seed, and you're gonna get an apple tree that is going to produce the exact apples that you want for your farm. So I do live in an orchard, and we do grow trees, and we get saplings. Most of your saplings that are got on... And we're commercial, but we're not by any means huge. We're not like the hundreds of acres huge. We probably have half 100 acres, or to be fair, I think we're like closer to 40, but not quite. Most of the time, your fruit trees that you buy aren't specifically, like if you buy an apple tree, it's not just an apple tree. If you buy a cherry tree, it's not just a cherry tree. It's a cherry tree that's been grafted on a certain rootstock, meaning that the very bottom part of the tree isn't per se a cherry tree. Like we have cherry trees that are grafted on a particular type of tree that very specifically makes them shorter. Same thing for apple trees. They are very specifically shorter because of the rootstock that they're on. You do the same thing when you want to any sort of like commercial farming like that. You're going to tend to cross things to create a specific thing. And so it's always funny the notion where people are like, I got a seed and I'm going to plant it and get a tree. Most of the time, if a cherry tree drops like cherries, pollinized and everything, so it's a fertile seed, and it hits the ground, and tries to germinate, it's not going to make the correct kind of tree because it's not what it is. It's not the same thing that was planted. You'll get a wild cherry tree, but generally it's not quite the same as what you're going to get on a commercial farm. So the thing you buy at the store isn't what you're going to grow if you plant a seed, per se. There's some cases a little bit closer too, but for the most part, you're not going to quite get the same thing as what you're expecting, like the commercial farm uses. And it's kind of a moot point. Not a lot of people know it. I'm not going to grieve somebody for not knowing it, because it's one of those things I just don't think is talked about a lot. Today on like history facts or history lessons, when we talk about genetically modified food, that is genetically modified food. Can I give you? I'll give you one treat. Oh, your stats aren't bad. I should be able to do the race on you and be fine. Give you a pear, because that'll help. But yeah, long story short, a lot of the stuff that you get from the store, even though it is entirely natural and it's not necessarily lab made, is 100% genetically modified, because it's not straight old-fashioned plant the seed, get the thing. It just isn't. Any point that you graft or you modify, it is modification. It's specifically genetic modification. So, from a farmer, just one of those little points where I'm like, it doesn't annoy me so much as get a chuckle out of me of being like, if I were to actually fully explain this out to somebody who's kind of... I don't blame people for being like, hey, I don't like lab-made food. I am with you on that. I wouldn't either. Full stop. But then comes the problem. Because you have genetically modified fruit that's specifically from the farmer that is naturally genetically modified, not lab modified, but it's still modified, or you wouldn't have it in the store the way it is. Every time a new variety of apple, cherry, peach, plum, anything like that comes out, and you like type a new variety of fruit that comes with a different flavor, it's genetically modified. Like fully, you're crossing things, you're combining things, meaning it is modified, and it's modified in a way to create something new that hasn't been had before, and that way they can patent it, make money off it, etc. The only exception of that I know that isn't necessarily naturally done is the Cosmic Crisp apple out of Washington, and specifically out of Washington State University. That is lab made, which is actually probably one of the few things that is really funny for the marketing of that. It's not like it's hidden. It's just that if you don't know, they're not necessarily going to be upfront and tell you. But yeah, that's been really random farm facts with somebody who has lived on a farm for too many years and wants nothing to do with it after that. So far this isn't bad, but I know we're not going to get the best time. I'm just glad we got it ran. Yeah, we're gonna... We got third, that isn't bad. We just don't have that tameness yet. Okay, let's try Rivershine race. I don't think we're gonna get any better with that. Just because we don't have that tameness, and every time I want him to gallop, he's just like, nah, we're not doing that. I don't quite think we're there yet. I don't blame him. It did kind of just pluck him out of a field and be like, and you're coming home. You're coming home with us. There you go. Actually not doing too bad here. Oh no, we're doing really good now. There you go. Check where that stat is when we're done with the race. Oh, there we go. Now I got a little bit of refusal. Come on, buddy. At some point we gotta start galloping again. Okay, slow you down. And then we actually had a really good transition there without too much fuss. We're getting better. We're getting more transitions without fuss, which is really nice. Just have a feeling. Oh no, no, we did good. Nice. And we actually did okay on the time. Now we need to go grab Pickle, and we'll do a couple races on Pickle if we can, or at least one more. And I think we're going to have to work on Bread and Butter's jump tomorrow, because I noticed that I didn't have as much... it looks more green, instead of having more of like a cone that you have to line it up in. And I don't think... I'm pretty sure Pickle and Cucumber actually have higher jump stats than Bread and Butter right now, so I'll have to double check. I really don't want to... I think I'm a little attached to Bread and Butter because of his color. I don't particularly want to sell him. But we'll have to see later on here. He's got such a pretty color. Okay, Pickle, let's do a race on you. Because what your jump is at, like 25. Yeah, so he's got, I'm pretty sure, a higher jump. I think Bread and Butter's is maybe 19. Just gotta get you there before we get too late in the day. I don't know what time cutoff is. We'll try for 2, but I think we're only gonna get 1. I wanna do the beach one again. Hello. Oh. Let's do these two because we haven't done them, so we'll get that little extra bonus for the day. Get a little more cash going. Which, if we're lucky, we'll get enough to go to the Carpenter's tomorrow. And I don't do that for the upgrade. That way we get our nice big stable with 8 stalls. I don't know. I think we can only have up to like 12, maybe? I don't know what the full amount is. We'll get where we can have 8 stalls, which is a really good start. And then from there, that gives us some room for wild horses for training, and when the foal comes, we'll get a horse to partner with them. So I guess in theory I could partner them with Bread and Butter if it's a mare that's born. But I also kind of want to wait for one of the festival horses just because I know the color is a bit more rare. Whereas we could find a horse similar to Bread and Butter later on. Especially with like more wild horses coming in, they're going to be eventually higher level. There's definitely some smart choices. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me do this again. I think that's what we're going to get for the day. Oh no, it did let me. Okay, that's good. So we can do, between 2 horses, we can definitely do 4 races a day, which is really nice. Once we get to the point where we're trying to do 4 or 5 horses, I'll probably slow the in-game time down just a bit to give us a little bit more chance to train everybody, make sure we're competing with as many horses as we can, though I don't think it'll affect that. The way I'm thinking, I think that will still be, it takes X amount of time and it's more set in stone. Don't know until we get there, though. Getting there. Not doing too bad. Except we're stuck at a canter right now, so we might have fudged this race up just a bit. I have a feeling we probably did. It's okay. We'll still get a little bit of a bonus on it. It'll still net us something, so we still got it done, and I think we may have met our quota for at least probably 4,000, 4,500 for the day. I don't think we've got quite the 500, plus we need to earn a little bit extra, 5,000. Plus we needed to earn extra than the 5,000 because I did buy some seeds for the garden. Ooh, no, we did get first. Nice. Barely, but we did. Yeah, we didn't quite make it to that 35,000. I'll get stuff planted, and the next day we definitely will be there. Yeah, because I think now that it is 8 in game, there's no way to, I don't think, do another race. I think that's, even if I gave him up here, I think it'd be like, okay, yeah, you're done for the day. I'm wondering eventually if I'll end up, or if I should end up getting one of the pasture upgrades to separate the kind of wild horses from the horses that we're keeping during the day or not. I don't really have a problem keeping them within the same field, but if it's something where there's only so much space, then it's something I can definitely do. No, you're good. I do need to groom you, though. Get you groomed. Even though you're technically a void on my screen at this point. Let's go see, because I don't think there's any more spaces for trees. I think... yeah, there's only 2. So I'll have to buy more. Which isn't really a problem, that's easy enough. I can plant something here, though. So let's plant one of our cucumbers. And I'll plant... cucumber here. This is definitely not the most aesthetically pleasing garden. I'll have to, when summer comes and stuff switches out, I'll have to kind of try to keep up with making it look just a little bit better. And then eventually we'll have to get the last little plots. Can I go to bed? Yes. Yep, we earned about 4,700, so not bad. Let's see if we get any quests today. Ooh. Hi, Vampiric. I heard from Jay that you recently opened the trail to Lupine Meadow again. Be perfect for speed training. I'll tell you more about it when you're in town. Hi there, Vampiric. I saw some signs of horses that might have been roaming Lupine Meadow. I thought you might want to have a look. Good luck. Let me know if you catch one of them. Okay, we might go do that. Let's see if anything's grown. I think one thing's grown. If I do catch another wild horse, what I'm probably gonna do is sell it pretty much immediately. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I'll be able to tame it in time. With bread and butter. So I kind of don't want to sell bread and butter either. Unless we find like a horse that is like so absolutely stunning. Oh, wrong thing. I'm sorry, buddy. We need to get you fed and taken care of before we head out. Unless I see a horse that's like so absolutely stunning that I'm like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna just straight up replace bread and butter. I think we're gonna wait on that. Let's get you groomed, buddy. And the easy ones to take care of. Let's see how you're doing. Let you in the pasture before I leave today and not forget that this time like I accidentally did. She's got really orange eyes. I'll have to see what color eyes Pickle has. So I wonder which color will end up getting passed to the Foal. Oh, we're just getting dust even with sparkles. Okay. He's kind of got dark brown. So I'll be curious to see. I think Mr. Bread and Butter has blue. We don't need brushy, that's right. Blue are kind of gray. Nope. I can't quite tell. I think it's kind of a gray. That'll be interesting. Interact. Send all to pasture, because that'll be the easiest way to do this, because I think it was bugged out last night when I went to do this. Oh. There we go. Let's take you out. We'll go talk to River. And we'll go look at some wild horses. We did have a really good look the first day. Ended up looking into a little bit and talking to someone. Apparently 8 horses in 1 round is a little bit of an oddity. Not quite the most common thing you'll see. I'm kind of curious if I'll end up getting 8 again. Or if it'll be kind of a more normal amount, because I thought, oh, well, they must be having higher amounts. Apparently that's not the case, and that's just kind of a luck of the draw situation. Ooh, hello. Ooh, very pretty. I need to talk to you, River. Quest. Ah, Vampiric, I wanted to chat with you about something odd I noticed. It seems like horses increase their speed skill of pasture in Lupine Meadow than on the other trails. I wonder if Gold Charm statues imbued the area with a speed enhancement. With that in mind, I've sketched some ideas for a new speed training course in Lupine Meadow. You'll be able to build it for my store and then ride the horse you want to train on into the course. From there, canter through the course's checkpoints to amplify your horse's speed training. For now, you'll only be able to loop around the course once, but you'll be able to upgrade it and use it up to 3 times per day and train your horse further. I hope this is helpful. I'll do my best to make training easier for you and Pickle Jones. I'll chat with you. Wow, I'm getting some serious deja vu with you standing there. Actually, could you move just a little bit to the right? Perfect. It's all coming back to me now. You know, I don't have any many memories of growing up in Rivershine. I was too young when my mom and I left, but recently I've been getting these flashes of memories. I'll stop by the auction house and ask Madeline what she remembers about that time. Maybe she has some funny stories to share. Huh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's go to the meadow and see these wild horses. Once we get unhitched from the hitching post. Don't know why we quite velcroed onto that as hard as we did. See, we got, I think, Splash Horses is the specialty color that we get here. That we have a chance of getting here. Yep. Let's see. Nothing this way, that is not where they are. Pens there, they are over there. There is 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I see 7 icons. So 7 this time, which is still a pretty good number. I did see some people also being a bit more like, pick the colors you want instead of trying to go for all of them, especially if you only have, like, beginner. And that way, you're not trying to spend a bunch of time hurting them, and you're only going to pick 1 or 2, because they'll pretty much... Patterns will sell more, but you're probably not going to get a lot as far as skills go in difference, which does make sense, and I do think that's probably pretty accurate as far as things go. Like, don't be as critical right now with trying to get them all in there, specifically because they're all just going to have basic stats, and since the colors will sell better, just go kind of for color. Ooh, speaking of which, I think we got... well, aside from some glitching out, I do see at least 3 horses with pattern. One of them is really pretty. I think one of them is a dun? Yeah, one of them is a dun. Oh no, you look like a dun, but then I get closer, it's just that you have... I don't know how I saw yellow. You just have minimal color. There's a light bay though. Might have 4 with color? I think we only have 3. You got just the funniest little patch. Black mane and tail and just the faintest little patch in the back. Let's get you into the crow. You remind me of the sheep. Just straight up looks kind of a little bit like the sheep we're running past. In a cute way. Okay, you're in there. Let's head back. Wonder if any of the horses will try to start coming towards the pen. We gotta grab that chestnut splash. At least I think it's a splash. Or I'll grab the light bay splash. Chestnut might have it. The bay definitely looks like they have this splash. Take a look at their face again. Yeah, the light bait is definitely a splash. They got good, like, their whole belly is white, so you can definitely tell. The bay might have kind of the more minimal version, where they have the bold face and the whiter legs, but not really any markings on the actual, like, torso area. Let's get you into this. I want to say this one's actually kind of tall. I don't think so. It's kind of weird angle to look at him to tell. Maybe at least 1 more. I'll take a look at that chestnut, because chestnut might not. I'll at least grab the bay, the darker bay, and I think we'll call it good. Oh, we got 1 horse that's thinking about heading over. Well, you kind of decide maybe not. Let's go, buddy. Let's get you in the pen. Okay, so how long it's taking, I think I'm just gonna get them in there. I think we'll take a look at these 3. Go from there. Let's start with the first one we got. And... oh. You are, there we go. Oh. Oh. You're selling your 16 hands. Onyx Black Splash. Nope. Not really giving us much here. Yeah, beginner skills. You are Shy Spirit. I think we got 2 Shy horses. Beginner. Yup, yup. Stallion. That tracks. And Red Bay. It doesn't really say anything about Swift Oak. Light Bay Splash. Mare. And Beginner Stats. Let's take you, because I'll take you basically straight to the adoption, or the auction house. We'll take a look at his skills, but I don't think we'll get anything groundbreaking per se. Like, we would have to get, like, consistently earns potential, which I don't think I got on this horse. Okay, I didn't. We'd have to get, like, the consistently gains potential, or I don't even think extra gold from competitions would make me be like, oh yeah, I'm going to keep them. We'll see. I don't think we'll. I doubt it'll be anything groundbreaking. We'll put you out in a second. Let's see. Yeah, you got that one. I mean, they're not bad, but I already have a horse with a gold collection, so I'll probably have a foal with it. Yeah, this is gonna be a long journey to the auction house, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to train him because we've got bread and butter, and I don't really want to train another horse on top of bread and butter. Plus with the foal coming, plus I need the room. So be a little careful with the space we have. Oop. Oop. Oh boy. This is going to take a really long time getting to the auction house, isn't it? There we go. Really not having it. He's really pretty though. I do like looking now. I can see kind of the really faint markings on the mane on the side. But he's angry. He's not liking this one at all, and I kind of don't blame him. There we go. Yeah, that's a lovely horse. Not know where to... Do I just take you in randomly? How do we get this done? I don't think this is it, to be fair. Yes, definitely not it. Do you need to talk to Madeline? Madeline, I got a question for you. Let's lead you for now, because I think that'll be easier for both of us. I want to... back... chat... I will deal with that later, that's not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Is there a side entrance or something? Oh wait, let me just... Yeah, let's do that, and then see if I just have to go in and that's it. I kind of look up. I probably am actually overcomplicating this quite a bit, hang on. No. Okay, hang on. So, can I not be on the horse I want to sell? Ew. Okay, let's go to the ranch and try this again. Oop. Why are you so spicy? So spicy. There we go. Stick you out in the field for now. Probably shouldn't, but we'll do that. Then we'll grab Pickle Jones, and we'll take him to deal with this, because I definitely didn't do this right way around. I guess it makes sense. How would I get back to the ranch? Yeah, I'm gonna need a horse, I guess. Speaking of pets, I think my cat is on the bed again. Poor Miss Cece is a bit camera shy and has not wanted to show up yet, even though normally she actually quite likes being at my desk. And if she isn't on my desk, you can definitely hear her in the background most of the time. Like, she's caught on that I sound a little bit different when streaming versus, like, talking to friends or something, and so she's kind of got to the point where she's like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I like it. Check Lover, there we go. Yeah, not much, but something. Sure, I can't see the price. Normally I can see the price here when it says sale orders. I can't see it because my webcam, the way it's on my screen right now, things over just enough. Ooh, nice. Let's go do races with you. Game time's not too bad. I am sorry, Madeline. I guess it makes sense that yes, I can't actually go through you. This isn't Star Stable, it's Star Stable physics. Let's do Crystal Lake. We still gotta open up 2 more areas, so pretty soon... I'm gonna deal with the room in my ear. Pretty soon we should be getting... the mountain or beach area. I wonder if... No, I wouldn't think the mountain area is last, even though we kind of skipped it. Because we did this area, not the mountain area first. I think that's on the list first. Not gonna have too many questions. This is actually a really nice race. Though, to be fair, this is beginner, so I don't even want to know what they're going to look like when they start getting a lot harder. I imagine it's not going to be very fun. There we go. Nice. Let's see about doing one more. We'll do the Rivershine Town one. We might be able to get one more in after. Well, no, because I wanna make sure I train Bread and Butter without staying up too late in game. So 2 races I think will work. So if we earned another 4,000 a day, that's good, and then that'll definitely get us the barn if I talk to the carpenter tomorrow. Which is already a really good start. Gets us the barn. Can I keep up with this? Keep up with selling and stuff, and I'll have... get him out by the festival. Here we go. Amazed we haven't had any of the NPCs be like, hey, the statue's going pretty well. We haven't quite had that conversation yet. There we go. Easy peasy. get you back. Actually, that's just an easy way to do it as well. My little sheet. One of the things I do want to do, I just can't do it right now, is I'm using earbuds. But I am going to try to get the Razer, because I'm so used to using the brand. And I have for many, many years. I'm going to see if I can get some wireless without a mic on them for when I'm streaming, so I'm not having to have these plugged into the actual mic. And I have something that's a lot more comfortable for my ears. I do not enjoy earbuds in my ears. Little bit of a not comfy feeling. We'll send everyone to pasture, and then we're gonna go get bread and butter. And we're gonna do some training, buddy. Specifically on your jump today. Even though they're a male, they kind of remind me of, oh, what is the horse's name? Moraine from Spirit. I would say she was a flaxen chestnut pinto as well. God, that has been years since that movie came out. And I don't want to think about it because it's making me think I'm old. I'm not that old, but I do remember... Gosh, when I was little... my parents got I think it was a Spirit-themed birthday cake. And it had little figurines of them. I doubt I even have those figurines. I think it was really old, like, little posable ones. Like, I mean, cheap as could be, but still posable. I doubt I even have those around anymore, and I doubt those cakes are even made anymore. It's been so many years. But I would say, yeah, it used to be common that you could just be like, oh yeah, I want a cake from, like, the Spirit movie, and they had stuff for it. It's wild to me also thinking about the chokehold that that movie had on so many kids. It still is actually on a lot of adults. It's a really well done movie, but there's conversations to be had. But again, just really funny how much of a impact I guess it made for what it was. And probably not for the reasons that people thought either. It just made an impact because it was a horse movie more than anything else. But yeah, just the fact that they had like even figurines for like cakes and stuff. Which is probably why there's a lot of people, including myself, who are into horses who are like, I really enjoy dun horses and I really enjoy flaxen chestnuts, and it's probably because of that movie. That, and I think... Oh goodness. I want to say Misty, and I could be entirely remembering this wrong. I think Misty is a flaxen chestnut, but just not a pinto. And I grew up with that movie as well. Let's get one more jump done. I think that's... Yep, that's everything for today, and I'll save you pair, which I can actually just give you pair. Potential's at like just 49. Maybe when you work on your endurance. Let's work on your endurance and jump a little. Let's do galloping over these jumps for a bit. Get your flexibility up too. I'm not getting too bad with this at all. We're doing pretty good. Bread and butter is actually doing really good. Oh, I think we had one little refusal there. He's getting a lot better than he was. Oop. Just a little bit of spice. Just the tiniest little bit. Ah, yes. I will have to deal with that in a second. One thing about Twitch, you gotta love the bots that like to spam messages. Oop. See, I've got a little bit more energy. Thought I might. Oop. I think we're gonna have too much energy here, I think. We're just about done with it, yep. There we go. A little later in the day than I would like. But we got him trained, and then we'll get everyone inside the stable. And we'll be good to go. Let's get you all to stable. And then in the background, I'll just take care of this bot. And we'll deal with that. No more problem. Easy peasy. I'll get back here, and here we go. Everyone's ready for bed, and we'll get that all sorted. Sleep, yep. Let's have that. There you go. Ooh, we have a lot of stuff to harvest today, and I think we've got rain. Greetings, Oak Parrot. For a while now, I've been thinking about opening a new trail for competitions, but I wasn't sure if it might prove too difficult to compete on the terrain. But if you feel ready, come see me. Rocky Mountain is waiting for you. Okay, so this is how we get Rocky Mountain. Hey there, Rivershine. I saw some signs of horses that have been roaming in Lupine Meadow. Okay, so we got wild horses back to back. I'm not hating that. It gives us a chance again to get a horse here and sell them. There we go. Do you guys... Nope. Don't need to gather you, I don't think. Gather you, gather you. Now 12 carrots. Holy moly. I don't think I have anything else to plant aside from... Nope, I got some carrots. Back. But I'm hoping we don't have a problem with, but we haven't so far. I know horses can get sick, and I really, really hope we don't have to have that as an issue just yet. The longer we can keep that one away, the better. Brush you. We'll go... I'll actually go take our new kid out to go talk to the carpenter. Go get that stable upgrade. So we get that ready. Get all this cleaned up, because then we can make some quick grow here in the summer. Do you brush? 2 days, so we don't have too long before the festival before we gotta really worry about making sure we got some extra cash. Hi, buddy. Let's get you dealt with. Your tameness is at 85%, so that's not too bad. Bond actually isn't too bad either. I'm pretty good. Yep. Let's do that. Some out of oats. Try to get some more. You don't need to grim you. Let's put everybody back in the pasture. Send all to pasture. And we'll go grab... To be fair, this is probably not the best idea, and I might actually have a horse sick tomorrow because I put him out in the pasture in the rain. We'll see. We will see what happens. Why are you halfway over the fence, sir? Sir, what are you doing? Let's go take you to our friend here so that we can see about buying the stable upgrade. Then we'll go see about the mountain. I hope that eventually I can find a horse like his as well, because his is really pretty. The like flaxen liver chestnut with the really like light flaxen mane and tail. Got a little bit of an extra boost to the endurance there. Ooh, really pretty blue roan. Blue roan splash specifically, I think. There we go. Shop, I need your grand stable. Yes. Beautiful. Back, let's chat with you. If you purchase one of the upgrades I have in store, I might have plans for following upgrades after that. Some of the buildings on your ranch can be expanded multiple times, but we'll take it one step at a time. Okay, that's good. We got that. Then we'll go to entrance, so we can get to the ranch quicker. So you go through it to get to town. I don't think we'll have enough for the mountain area just yet. I'm gonna... I do hear bandit with something. Crinkly. Hopefully I don't have to go check on that just yet. Bandit, is that you? Bandit. I think I hear him listening crinkling in the hallway. Bandit, is that you? Might be, might not. Can't tell. Quest. I thought the competitions might be too difficult in Rocky Mountain, but it looks like you can handle a challenge. As soon as you open the trail, I'll announce the new that a new competition will be held there. It'll be a delight for the spectators to watch, which will surely attract more than to Rivershine, and more cross-country competitors too. You'll have to ask Jay to clear the path, and I'm sure this one will be more expensive. Here's some funds to help you get started. It should cover about half of it. Let's see how much she gave us. That'll tell us if we can afford this or not. And the magic answer might be new. Is that about 4,000 now? Suddenly I have 11,000. So I have a feeling that is going to be a little bit more expensive. But we will give it a look. Famous give. I might have a pair left. But I'm gonna go sell some stuff in the grocery, so let's go do that first. There you go, buddy. Behave yourself, please. Shop. Sell is what I meant to do. Oh, I can't type it in. Thank goodness. Yes. We're gonna do... Oh. I think that's... Yep. 7. But I don't want to sell that specifically. Some of this, if I'm going to sell it... Oh no, it works here as well. Let's do 8. I don't like selling it as much, but... it'll help for now. I pretty much don't use this rest, so I can do 11 for now. Keep around 22 or 20 just to make sure not sell too much. Leave. Yep. Okay, that shot us up just enough, and I want to go take a look in here before I go talk to Jay. Anything green today that isn't going to break the bank? No. Jay, I need to buy a new area. Shop. Rocky Mountain. Oh, okay, so technically I would have had enough. And actually a bit more than I started with today. I'll take it. I'm just wait on these though. Back. Chat real quick. We're here for a status report on the trails. Not much to share today, although I noticed wild horses are getting pretty curious about Rivershine. There's one I've always seen near the outskirts of town. No one's able to go near it, though. Have you seen it yet? It's super quick, that one. Blink and you'll miss it. Other than that, I'm happy to report no other strange activity on the trails. You look disappointed. Don't tell me you're looking out for that Rivershine spirit. Look around. The trails here are beautiful. Who needs a scary curse to ruin this view? Not me, that's for sure. Let's go. Ah, I can already tell that Rocky Mountain path will be a challenge to clear up. Well then, no time to complain. Better get my climbing gear ready and start scouting some routes. And we will do Rocky Mountain Trail in a bit, because we got some wild horses calling to us. Oh, hi buddy. I didn't think you'd actually pop over. Good job. Actually, really good job. Do I keep working on that endurance though? Which I mean we'll definitely get some of it, because I'll give him a pair before we start looking at these wild horses. Which is funny because I'm going to go get wild horses with what was a wild horse when I first got him. You know, I can't tell how many are there. Definitely a little bit. Get closer before I give him the pair, so I'm not wasting it as bad. Oh, that's right, this area seems to boost speed. Oh, I think I already see some kind of fancy colors. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell. I do see a horse with a short tail. No, it looks like we got mostly solid colors today. I don't think anybody is a splash. Oak tree, and then do pair. Because you aren't empty yet. Yeah, return you full. Yeah, there's no splashes. I might hurt a couple. Let's see what we get. Get what? 3 black horses, about 3 bay? Maybe 2 bay. Is this a dark liver chestnut? Hi, buddy. Let's get you to the herding pen. I think the only thing it'll be... I'm not gonna be picky. I think the only thing is I won't grab a sick horse or sell a sick horse. Let's get you in there. In you go. Yep, nice. Then we'll go get at least a couple more. Gives me a chance to get that endurance trained. And the speed. Make a champ horse out of him yet. Let's see, let's get some of you guys, and I think you were the black horse that was kind of sticking near him. Let's see about you. He had a really long tail. Actually, really long mane and tail. Hi, buddy. You're kind of a fancy horse. I think they're also kind of tall. We're getting there, it's just taking a second. And there we go. Just gotta keep doing the... Get our endurance up. Then do the canter again. Use our energy on the endurance and then go back to canter for a little bit. Even though it does mean I won't be able to gallop for a good chunk of it, but I think cantering, to be fair, is the way to go for herding. I do kind of want to take out or check out that Badgerface Bay. You guys are sticking together though. You're not sticking with anyone, so maybe let's get you with the others here and see. Not having too hard of a time herding them yet. Getting a little harder. Around that shrubbery. Yep, and the energy's gone for today for training wise. Until we run out of potential, and then we kind of get the unlimited energy for the day. Or where it doesn't go down because you're not using the potential, which is nice. But for now, this works just fine. Okay, got some training in for Pickle, which is really good. Let's get you in there. And let's go take a look. Though you are both a bit tall. Okay. Stealthy Bolt. Light Chestnut. Yep, beginner. You are a mare. Not what I was thinking, to be fair. Pure Aspen. Dark Bay. I'd say Liver Chestnut more than Dark Bay, but I'll give it mare. And yeah, beginner stuff. Oop, oop, oop. Kind of feeling it'll be a stallion. Misty Storm. Nope, mare. Black, yep. Beginner with everything. Pink wool. Your mare as well. I think I accidentally said you were a stallion. All mares this round. Let's take you. Yep. We'll talk to you and we'll take you. Get a little bit of extra funds here. Yep, just got a smidge of energy left here. We'll take you back. And then we'll go all the way to the auction house. And then we'll go check out the mountain area. Not too bad for a day. We'll still have to get at least a champion on Pickle though. Get a little tiny bit extra cash. I don't think we'll get anywhere near as much from our wild horse. Not unless they got the thing where it's like, oh yeah, if you go to sell this horse you get extra. But I highly doubt I've gotten that lucky with it. Now I have heard there is a little bit of specifics. So certain areas will give certain gene types or specific colors, like that area gets splash. Little tooltip on one of the splash screens said I think it's cream colors that are in the forest. Rocky Mountain, I have no idea, and pretty much any of the others I have no idea. Stealthy Bolt. Yeah, we're not going to get as much, I don't think. Oh, you had the one potential point per day. But I would rather have this on a horse with the pattern right now. No, we didn't do too bad, actually. I think it's because this skill is more rare. Actually, both these skills. Actually, all three skills are not bad. We're really, we got some cash on that one. Nice. Got more than I thought we would. Okay, buddy, let's go check out this forest area real quick, for this mountain area. I'm gonna give you, I think you're one of the one treat only ones. Yeah, you should be. Let's go check out the mountain area. I think it's that one. Yes, that's that. Okay. Hi, little chicken. Such cute little chickens. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to have chickens on the farm. Now we have a barn, so I'm guessing, because I've seen sheep and I've seen goats, so maybe we'll be able to have a few of those. But outside of that, I have no idea what the game is going to let us have as far as, like, animal husbandry. Ooh, look at the little goats. So freaking cute. Okay, yes, this is the mountain area. Definitely have a little bit of fun music that comes with it. I do like it. See some little bridges here and there. So you got a little area down there. Bridge up here. Looks like maybe it's an area. Yeah, a little area down here. Definitely got a lot of places for wild horses here in a bit. I wonder where we have to herd them, or like where the herding pen is. I'll just figure out where that is, because I have no idea right now. I do love these kind of the birch trees, that kind of yellowy fall looking leaf assortment is really nice. Milo and Timothy. Ooh. Flexibility training, maybe? Okay, I think that is what this is gonna be. I've probably also done it in the wrong way based on how that looks. Bit of pole weaving mixed with battle racing there. Not quite either correct, but kind of a combination of the two that's nice. Milo, straw, and the yep. Wonder if we get shavings here? Is it's another foresty area? I'm sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to kind of get you stuck on a rock here. Oh, what's that? Oh, Epsom salt. Huh. I guess it does make sense. Interesting little thing to pick up, though. Is that a pumpkin? It is. Oh wow, nice. Get one pumpkin, Epsom salt, and Timothy. Epsom salt, some straw, and Milo. Let's go back to the entrance and then go back to the ranch. That way I can get at least one race in before it's a little too late in the day. Give bread and butter some time. The ranch. Probably bring everyone into the stables, make sure, hopefully, no one gets sick. I think I have all the stuff if they did, so not too bad on that. But I don't. I can't guarantee it I have everything. I think it said 2 days, or I'll double check. I think it's 2 days left for Cucumber's Foal. I can also check the calendar too. Send all to stable, yes please. Map, calendar. Okay, so we got 2 more days. Oh wow, instant expansion, nice. I think we'll try to keep all the stallions on one side, all the mares on the other for now. We need to go do some competitions, buddy. Get a little bit more cash. And then now, because I'll have the room, and I didn't think about it. Now, because I'll have the room, if I find a horse that wild horse with a good pattern, I can work on taming them and training them. And from there, they'll sell a little bit higher price or a little bit better, which will be helpful. Hello, chickens. I'll also check the clothing shop and stuff eventually here for other little outfits, but I do like the one I have right now. Oh, everyone's over here. Let's do... I'm gonna have to do one, and it's gonna have to be the one, the high price, probably. Let's do Crystal Lake, because I think it's gonna give me the highest amount. I can probably do 2 today. Might let me. We shall see, though. I do really like the illusion of weather. I also do like that I think the weather has... Like, I think your horses can get sick from being on the road, and that sort of stuff is very nice. There's a little bit of realism. Let's get in. Jump over that, jump over that. Yep. I did not pay attention to that. I'm sorry, buddy. Gotta keep a little bit better eye on that. Okay, good news. Our pup doesn't actually pick anything up mid-race. Could be a little funny. I was watching a creator stream this who was having issues where they'd be doing the races and they go to jump and it would tell them they went over the wrong jump. And they hadn't. And I'm kind of amazed I haven't had any issues with that just yet. That or I can't see it. One of the two. But yeah, I don't think I've had any issues with it. But apparently it's not the most uncommon issue either. We'll do a little bit of a bonus. Yep, and it is late enough that I am not going to attempt another race. They got a good amount of cash though. Really quickly. It's a good start. I don't think I'm going to chase the house upgrade just yet until I get pretty much everything else upgraded. So once I get the barn kind of more upgraded, pastures, that sort of stuff, then I'll work a little bit more on the house, because I think the majority of the house stuff is going to be like unlocking extra pets and stuff, and I want to go for the things that are going to be a bit more expensive and a bit more needed right away. Let's get you in the barn for the night. Oh. Let's do this. I'm thinking about it. Clean you up. There we go. Now we'll turn in for the night. There we go. Yep. Nice. Only 18 jumps. The stylist is in town today. Celestial blessings, Empiric. I've been writing. I've been written in the stars. Oh, I've seen written in the stars. I was very confused how that was written for a second. I've seen written in the stars that it was time to introduce myself to you, and who am I to refuse the stars? It'd be my pleasure to receive you in my salon in Rocky Mountain, and don't forget to bring your favorite horse. I'll have a look at their hair. All contestants are invited to participate in the Rookie Climb competition. A new beginner cross-country course is now available in Rocky Mountain. Nice. So you got a couple things to do on the docket. Let's go take... I'm gonna get everyone cared for and we'll take Pickle out. No wild horses today. Oh, why am I grabbing pitchforks? I don't need it for you. I'm sorry, buddy. I am very confused. And tomorrow, Tasty Cucumber will have her foal. I need to give her a haircut today. Oh, didn't mean to make it short, but that'll be fine for now, and I can't seem to... No, because it's two different things. We'll do it long. I'll do it medium for now so it isn't too as horribly uneven. Didn't quite mean to do that, but I guess in theory for foaling it may help for now. And it'll grow back, so not too worried. I shouldn't have given her that feed, I should have given her a different one, but it'll be okay. Gotta double check before I click on the natural option. Yeah, for you, just double check to make sure it's the long options and not the kind of overgrown, but I don't think it is. I think it's just good. I don't think the stylus is going to be, I think, something for the horses. Let's do your endurance again. And get more oats. Oh yeah, you're always clean. Don't have to worry about you on that one. So we'll see what the stylus does here in a second. make sure we're also working on our endurance training here. Sick horses can't compete, breed, or be sold. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually very good to know. Oop, I zoomed past some apples apparently. Nice. I think I see a building that way. Just gotta figure out how to get there. Might be on the... Speaking of which... Oh no, I don't think this area trains flexibility maybe? Or doesn't boost it? Not sure what it boosts. Ooh, have some salt and some garlic. Okay, I did see building site here. Nice. 2 pumpkins and some straw. Then we'll park you here. Oh. Okay, yeah, so it is going to be something for the horses. It's going to be mane styles, mane and tail styles. Nice. Oh, he's in town. So I guess I'm going to have to visit him in town. Didn't quite work out we planned, because I forgot when they're in town, they don't come here. Okay, let's do return to entrance. Oh yeah, we gotta find chests here. We also have to find chests in Crystal Lake. I haven't been working on that either. I'll go check the shops real quick before we head there, because they're gonna be in the same place. Let's get you galloping so we can work on your training just a bit. Keep working on that endurance. I should remember if I want a PU tree, I should do the watermelon one, since we have a couple. Ooh. Very fancy horse. Maybe chat with him once in a while too. Not seeing anything in green today. Nope. I gathered some pumpkins and cucumbers for bread and butter chips. It's just a small gift really, nothing impressive, but I thought you'd like it. You're always kind to me and it really means a lot. Aw. Anyways, I'll help you make a good snack. Horses love those, right? Oh, that's cute. Let's go up here. Oh, we got the carpenter and the stylist in today. Well, bread and butter chips mane does look quite unruly, but I can see the potential for more stylish looks too. I've prepared some sketches to show you how to cut easy styles for your horse's mane and tail, so you'll be able to cut it yourself at home, on all of your horses if you'd like. Of course, I have more styles I can teach you, but those will be in my shop. The first ones are just to give you a taste of this stylish life. Oh, let's see what you have in the shop. Oh, here's dye. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to look at them in this shop because I don't know what they look like. They can kind of guess, but I don't 100% know. So I don't want to just like randomly buy one and be like, oh yeah, I've never used this. Okay, buddy, let's head over to competition board. Actually, I haven't wasted too much of the day either, which is nice. no idea how this one's gonna go. Maybe not too bad. I may eat those words. There's definitely gonna be a lot of twists and turns, aren't there? Yo. Don't think bread and butter might have been the best choice for this one. We're doing okay though. So far, so good. Though I don't know what the optimal time for this race is, so that is a different problem. Oh no, the finish line's right here. Oh no, we did fine. Nice. That nets us a good amount of cash, plus a little bit of extra. Nice. Yep. Sweet. Oh yes, I'm right. I need to talk to her because she'll give me a little bit more cash. Quest. Racing up the mountain like you did must have been quite the challenge, but I must say, it's a nice view for us watching the competition from up there. Here's a bonus for your efforts. Nice, let's chat. Rivershine shines its brightest under the sun, don't you think? Interesting. Oh, you actually stayed put. Good job, buddy. Let's go train you in the paddock real quick. If I just run circles around it. Work on the jump though and stuff. But train you in here, and then I can do another race, another couple races actually after I give you the watermelon. Let's do that one. So we should unlock the last area not too long from now. Oop. Wonder what happened there. Didn't quite want to turn suddenly. There we go. Doing okay so far. Nice. There we go. Go back here, get the watermelon so we get 100%, and then go from there. Not too much fuss. A lot easier that way. I'm not like wasting some energy and potential because I gamed the watermelon too fast. Okay. Then I'll find the watermelon. Didn't know what I was looking for over here, but this gives me a chance to check that. Ooh, I have to give you something pretty soon because you're missing out. Your speed's doing really well, but I think you have a... yeah, you have the speed bonus. Your jump and your flexibility you're going to have to work on. I think I got about 13% potential left, though. We'll make it work. We'll definitely make it work. Might be destined for retirement. Not in a bad way, just that they'll probably end up going to the retirement pasture after at least try to get a foal from them because their color is so pretty. Not doing too bad so far. Actually, we haven't done too bad with bread and butter chips at all. It's actually been Really good for a wild horse that we got. Especially this early on. I think some of his skills might be just a little bit higher than Pickles right now. Also might be beating Pickles' times. I kinda think he did right there. We're on keep. Let's go look at this, and then we'll do Crystal Lake, because that'll be the next highest earning one. Look at that first day, or first race of the day bonus, which is first time completing that race today bonus. A little bit different than what I'm trying to say there. There we go. Still, I think we have 2 chests to find here, now we got 3 chests in the mountain area to find. I might visit Jay before we end the day, and I might unlock the Forest Wild Horse pasture. I can also check what colors different areas unlock. It might tell me there. Don't know where I was going, but I almost missed these 2 jumps. That would have been not been too great. There we go. Nice. And we're running out. There we go. Give me just a little bit of speed towards the end here. Don't mind if I run out a little bit here. Should still cross just fine. Yep, nice. Okay, now to go find Jay and talk to him. If you know what time of day, I don't think it'll be too late in game. Yeah, it's not too late, it's only like 3 in the afternoon in game. Not bad. Yeah, that boosted us pretty good. We can still do a little tiny bit of training, which is not bad at all. We're getting there. Bread and Butter Chips is actually doing pretty good. I don't know where I'm going. I just meant to let him leave him tacked up, and I tried to go to the defense. Shop? Wild Horse Forest Pen, so Cream Coat, Sabino. Ooh, Dappled. It's also the most expensive. We'll do the forest one for now, because that'll give us enough cash, because none of the horses at the festival are going to be anything over 5,000-ish. So that gives us a chance for them, plus the tack that comes from there, which is blue, but might work out just fine. And then once we end this day, yeah, we have a new foal tomorrow. So we get to see if they're Philly or not. If they're a cult, this is gonna be kind of interesting. At least we'll know before we get any other wild horses. So we can take a look at them, but we'll also know before the festival horses. I would have to find... Oh my god, I can't put you in the house. Cannot put you in the house. Where am I going? I wouldn't mind an actual proper Cremella horse. Don't know if I'm going to find one. I actually do a race on you. Get a little bit extra cash back here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a proper Cremella horse. Don't know if I'm going to find one. I'll have to see. That'd be one of the colors I'd look for cream. But I don't know what this game considers their cream colors, or if there's combinations like Pinto and stuff like that. I don't think so just yet. So I don't even think I've unlocked dun horses yet. I think that's a color I don't have access to just yet. I'll do the Rivershine. Oh wait, no, we've already done that one. Let's see. You haven't done Pine Forest or Live Pine Meadow. Let's do Live Pine Meadow. Try to get these statues all glowing around the same time, because I think probably gives a good amount of benefit here. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that stamina. There we go. Oh, did not time that as well as I thought I had. Sorry, buddy. There we go. I like how some of this also comes down to like navigation, like your how fast you're doing it. There's just a part of it like, oh yeah, you can cut corners and it will cut time off, but even then, you're pretty much gonna have to do that to cut time off in the beginning. Not that I think it's a bad thing, I think it actually works out quite well. There we go. One more jump, and then cross the finish line. Nice. Full 10 seconds. I haven't tried this one on bread and butter yet, so I don't know. Speed-wise, that'd be a good way to kind of tell which one of these guys is slightly faster or not. Now we head back home. Yeah, we get surprise of what full color we get. I still am thinking it's going to end up being just a copy of the parents because they're technically the same color. So genetically should be pretty much the same, so we'll probably get a foal that's literally just copy-paste of the parents. Might have more white like Pickle does, might be a little bit less white like Cucumber has. Not sure yet. That'll be interesting. Oh, I don't necessarily need to, but I can't feed you anything else. We'll see if you get sick from that. I didn't quite mean for that to happen. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not. I need to remember to get some oat seed. Yes, I went to sleep. And we should get the pop-up. Yep, there we go. Oh. How's she have a cold? Celestial blessings, Vampiric. I've been tinkering with some ideas that would allow you to transform wildflowers into something more creative for your horses. Gather a handful of red flowers around my home in the mountains and I'll show you how we can use them. Hiya, Vampiric. Since you've built the fertility pasture, I figured you'd be ready to train foals any day now. I've prepared just the thing for you. Come see me to learn more about lunging your horses. Greetings, Vampiric. I feel a bit silly writing to you about this, but I've noticed something strange with Wildsprout's statue. It's probably nothing, but would you mind having a look at it? It'll reassure me that it'll reassure me to have someone else to share this with. There we go. Let me go gather some of this stuff real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'll go from there. Okay, we got oats, that's helpful, and I think if I go common cold remedy, I'll craft one now. Now that I know I can actually just straight up craft those, and we'll use that, because I feel bad. I wonder how she got it. First she's got the blanket. Oh yeah, really just straight up copy paste. Really just did say copy paste. Get all this cleaned up. Medicine. Common cold remedy. Nice. We'll do that, and then we'll figure out that. Okay. Brush. We'll take a look at the Foal. I'm so curious. Is it gonna be Philly? Oh, it's a Colt. Ooh. Oh, where do I get that? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's good. You soft brush. Why are you so jittery? You're so jittery, buddy. Keep clean. So. Say we're going to do Hidden Valley. I wonder if I can put dill. Oh, I can't put dill. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work for now. Homebody, lose less training. Statue points. Never poops. Okay. Stats aren't the absolute best. It'll work though. So we need to get a mare that's wild, or a horse at the festival that's a mare. Definitely make that work though. Yes, I do need brushing here. The one I need to brush, it is Bread and Butter that doesn't need a brush. I do believe he's Onyx Black. I will double check that Hidden Valley's Onyx Black, but I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, straight up copy paste. I think technically more copy paste of no straight up copy paste of his mom, except head marking. Like he's got the straight up little star head marking too. Horse info, and he is he is ash black. Okay, so he's a little bit different color than his parents. Still really funny. The wood shavings put down. We will do that. Then we'll do endurance again. We don't need to brush you, all that's done. So let's take you out. Oh. Dismount for a second, because forgot to do something. Send to pasture. Send to pasture. Let's see if that actually works this time. It did. You're heading straight for the grass, I don't blame you. Here, buddy, let's go. Let's go to town. Can I take a look out here and see? Oh, yep. All three of them over there. Let's go over here and take a peek at them. Nice. Take a quick screenshot here. Use that for my thumbnail later. Oop. Keep getting Bread and Butter's endurance up. His speed is actually really nice. Work on endurance, so we got the really nice stamina amount for competitions. That'll help a lot. Okay, let's go into town. We'll check the little shop here for a second. Hi, buddy. You're pretty. Wonder if we get something kind of similar to this, maybe? The festival? No, we do have the green flower one. Is that the lighter brown? I'll take that. So I'll get a bit more cash today. Chat with you and see. I've been drawing up a few ideas for new tack designs. Oh yeah, okay. Oh no, we didn't progress the next card any, I don't think. Interesting. I wonder if there's kind of a blockage there. Let's go to River, and then we'll go to Madeline. Also really pretty coloration. I do like the dappled base with a lot of the kind of pinto-y markings. But I also do like the mealy bay, or the mealy, I think they just call it the mealy, but it also has another name as well, and I, for life of me, can't remember. It starts with a P, though. Quest. Ah, perfect timing, Vampiric. I just finished getting everything ready with Liam. You know that overgrown, rundown round pin on your ranch? Well, it's as good as new now. It'll be the best place to train your foals and wild horses so that they are attentive and calm once it's time to ride them. I'm sure you haven't had too much trouble with your horse's tameness yet, since you've got them from the auction house, but when you raise your own foals or bring wild horses back home, it's a whole different challenge. They won't be quite tame, and so they might not always listen to your commands, and just buck instead. In the round pen, you'll safely be able to train and tame them at the same time. Just make sure to calm them down if they buck instead of listening to you. They'll improve in no time. Okay, sweet. So I think that just gets unlocked automatically then. Chat with you if you're looking to improve your horse's jump skill. I think we've had this before. Get a little bit of expansion on that. Okay, now we need to go to Madeline. Is she in the town square right now? She is. Sweet. Okay, I'm not having to chase her down at her house. I do feel bad when I go to their house like, hey, you're not in town yet, your shop's not open, and I want to talk to you. Hey Vampiric, I've been wanting to talk to you about something strange. Have you noticed how every time you win a competition in town, the glow of the town statue gets stronger? It was barely noticeable at first, but I've noticed it shining brighter and brighter. I know it sounds silly, but if you wouldn't mind entertaining me, keep winning competitions in town and let's see how bright our statue can shine. Okay. Hi, buddy. Oh, I need to talk to her to complete it. Okay. Quest. I don't think your statue can shine much brighter than this. I've been doing some research in this on this statue. Wow, my greeting today is not having a good day. And it seems like Wildsprout was especially well known for his potential. I wonder if the statue might have been built with some sort of enchantment to share Wildsprout's essence with future Rivershine champions. How lovely would it be for a past champion to have left us this gift? Why don't you approach the statue with bread and butter chips and see if something happens? Okay, bread and butter. We can go to the statue. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hello. There we go. Let's go over here. We'll lead you. Interact. Oop. I don't think that's quite how that was supposed to work, but we'll take it. A mysterious glow imbues bread and butter chips with potential. Oh. So we get an extra 10%. Nice. Okay, so now we get to go to the Rocky Mountains and go find flowers. Yep, we got some chamomile and an apple. Via waffle. Thank you, waffle. Go over here and chamomile and a couple straw. Yep. Now we're going to the Rocky Mountain. The goats are so cute. You want flowers, so I'm assuming I need to go to the flower thing. So we'll do it this way. Yep, we'll just keep doing this little flower field, and I think we'll go over to a house that should work, because it just wants 3 flowers in this area. I know in the letter it said from around his house, but I don't think they grow naturally out in the open too much. Well, we found a chest. Orange square saddle pad. Oh, thank you, Waffle. That's one. Okay. Orion Gallio. At least I'm going to take a chance that might be how they pronounce his name. So go to him, turn these flowers in. Oh, is there little goats? Are there little goats out here? Oh, they're so cute. So stinking cute. You're so small, but you're so cute. Oh wait, am I actually hurting you? Just a bit? Oh, they're a little bouncing. Smallest little bounces, but so cute. So yeah, they're... Oh. There's a model form, so I'm assuming there's something we can have on the farm eventually? Possibly? Got another one of these spaces. Okay, bread and butter, we're gonna park you here. I'll go turn these inside. There we go. Take a look at what is on offer today. The short style. Ooh, I do like this one. It feels a bit blocky. Oh, I love his outfit. I wish we could have a very similar outfit. The sun smiles on us today. Quest. Ah, I knew Rocky Mountain would be brimming with vibrant red flowers, but I'm sure you've noticed that that's the only type of flower growing around here. If you're looking for different flower color, you'll have to explore the trails around Rivershine. Now let's have a look at these flowers you brought, Vampiric. Ah yes, they'll be perfect for my mixture. Ta-da, and now we have a beautiful red dye to use on your horse's hair. I've been thinking about teaching you this recipe, but if I do, you won't have need for the dyes in my shop anymore. But Madeline insisted I should be generous to our Rivershine champion, so I've hidden the recipes for the dyes all around the trails instead. Hopefully it'll take you some time to find all the chests. Oh no. But I'm sure you'll find them someday. Oh no. Chat. Ah, new face in Rivershine. How wonderful. I'm Orion, horse stylist, seeker of cosmic secrets, and the best card reader you'll find in Rivershine. You believe in the secrets of the cards, don't you? And no worries, I know you'll believe in them in no time. How about we start with a reading for your horse? It'll tell me how to style their mane for the day. Oh, the sun card, that's a good one. Your horse is full of energy and positivity today. Go for a bright, lively braid to match their spirit. Interesting. Now we'll go find bread and butter. So now we've got more chests. That's a fun one. Perchance, are there any near the house? I do believe that would be one. Now here comes a fun problem. Is this die one or is this attack one? Nope, it'd be die. And that would be a tutorial one then. Because it was, I don't think it was there before. Okay, we'll return to the entrance for now. Oh, so there's 3 more chests per area. Oh no. Okay, good. Okay. The insanity has started. Tobiano and an Appaloosa together to discover a new pattern. Okay. I can't do a race with you just yet. We'll do some training and then Give you watermelon again. Do a couple of races. Get a little bit of money for the festival. So I feel like that money is going to go in no time flat. Most points. If it'll probably give us, if the game wants to be a little bit of a pain, it'll probably give us wild horses in the forest area where we haven't gone before. Do some jumps. Get this done. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of energy left here. Like how this horse naturally has the boost on speed, so they're just naturally a low quick horse. He's in between the sizes, so he's kind of medium sized, which worked out fine. It's so funny that he's just meant to be quick. But I need that endurance, so he can be quick for longer, but it's a pain to get. Gonna take you over to the competition board. There we go. Let's see. Oh, wait, I need to give you watermelon before we do that. Nice. Okay. Now we'll do that one again. This time with a lot more energy before we try it. I think last time we didn't have quite full energy with it. There we go, much better. I accidentally went a little bit too fast. Light it back. Oh. I think we had that same jump got messed up on last time we did okay, so in theory, we might be fine. Just jump this one out of gallop and get across this finish line. Okay, yeah, we did fine. 15 seconds. We had to spare there. Then we'll do Lupine Meadow, maybe? Or Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake is the next highest earning one. I don't want to leave Lupine and Pine out of the statue thing, because I think we have to get all the statues to go here pretty soon. Believe him though. Actually, not doing too bad at all. Make sure we don't run out of stamina again mid-race. Try not to do that, but every so often I want to keep speeding up between things too far and don't quite let it get all the way recharged. Might spend some time looking for chests. Because Pickle doesn't... I mean, I should have gotten the Pickle with his statue to get potential on him. So I train him further, but it's okay for now. Give him a little bit of a break. Work on bread and butter. When we do that, I might actually go take bread and butter to look for some of the chests. Because now there should be 3 more in Rivershine too. So either there is a lot of colors that you can find, or there's more than just colors in those chests. It's kind of what I'm thinking might be the case. I'll look up for them in this area. Town, maybe? Sparkles. Somewhere like here, maybe? Good way to keep training up that speed for now. The endurance for a couple seconds. Oops. Sorry, buddy. Here, maybe? Oh, I feel like these would be good hiding places, though. Oop, oop. Can't quite get up that way? Oh, nope. Kinda can. Kinda can't. Mixed opinions, I think. Are there any in this area? Oh no, there's not any in this area. I'm looking in the wrong area. That's what's going on here. Let's try Crystal Lake then. Okay, the map. 1 of 6. Okay, yeah, so this one now has added ones. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I'll have to go back to some of the other areas though too and take a look. Got 16,000 for the festival, we should be good. I keep kind of thinking there'd be one near this house or building. I think it's a house and technically shop together. Oh, I would be right. Except it's a die one, so it was not one of the original ones that was here. Never mind. Half right. Because we still have to find the other 2 tack ones too. Well, there's a building here, so possibly here as well? I wonder what building this is. Maybe this is her house. Maybe not? That's a pair. No, this has got to be her house. And I am curious, because it is actually very large. Oh, does it have an upstairs? I know it doesn't. For some reason I was like, oh, it looks like it's 2-story. No, it's only 1. Maybe one up here, because it's kind of a flat open area. That's not a chest. Pear maybe? No, apple. Apple, I think. I don't even know where to begin. So in my mind, I'd always like kind of put them near landmarks. It's like the bridge would be good, but I can also kind of understand like not doing that after doing it in one area. Random flower kind of off to the side. Kind of funny. Doesn't look like there's one there. Little lily pads all the way out here. Kind of funny. If I were to hide chests, where would I hide chests? But I guess where would I not think to look? Because it's kind of turning into that. So I think we finally found the one in Pine Forest that took us forever to find. Bridge? Nope. I think a lot of that sort of stuff, even though it looks like you can kind of go up a trail somewhere, I don't actually think you can. I think a lot of this has like invisible walls. Thank you, Waffle. And a pear. Yeah, this one looks like it, but again, possibly invisible wall. Yep. Kind of glitchy invisible wall. Sorry, buddy. There we go. I think I've kind of looked over here before. Keep wanting to kind of go beside the bridges just in case. Take a look. Oh, here's a chest. Hello. You're sparkling, so you must be a tack one. Oh, white unicorn. Interesting. Must be a unicorn horn, maybe? Or is it like a bridle? That's a really good question. Because there's two ways to go about that. It could be like a bridle with a unicorn horn on it, or just straight up, like, sticky tape unicorn horn to stick on your horse's head. Well, that's one more chest. And we need to start heading back towards the ranch. Okay. I did not realize we were airdropped back to the beginning. Interesting. Not what was I expecting. I also didn't catch that tooltip. That thing was super fast loading and gone before I had a chance. I'll have to check the ranch too to see if there's chests on the ranch now, or more of them. Okay, buddy, let's get back. Then we'll get everyone into the stable. And we'll go from there. Now let's look at what's left on his stats for getting potential. Or how much potential is left. Or he's technically fully leveled. Let's see. You got 8% to go, so one more day. I'll probably need to spend it on jump. You got your endurance and your speed up actually really well. Interact. Yep. Send all to stable. We gotta run back in here. And today is gonna be festival day. I'm gonna look for a mare with the festival horses, plus we got festival attack. And then I will probably call it after the festival. We'll spend a good day with the festival. Yep. Didn't earn as much today, but still earned enough. Bring festival in town, oats. Hi, Vampiric, the festival is here again. Come see me at the marketplace in town. I have a surprise for you. Wait, are you still going to be surprised now that you expect something? Oh well, at least you won't know, you still don't know it's about your farm. Hi, Vampiric, I've been thinking of offering something to Wildsprout statue. If you can gather a few gifts for me, I'll be sure to repay you fairly and let the statue know you helped me too. Yep, wild horses in Lupine Meadow. I was wondering if we are going to get wild horses today, which we are. So we'll take a look at that too. Gather. These are fine. Don't know if I can plant anything yet. Actually, I can. Nice. I'll plant these for now. Then I need to start thinking about, because it's 7 days off of summer, so I have to get summer stuff from the farmer to plant. Because that's going to be the next thing. I can hear the foal in the stall bucking. Now we have the brown pen too, so now we can actually train them. Get you taken care of for today, which is easy peasy. Help me grab that. Then we'll orchard grass and we'll do oats. That's one in combination there. Nope, I put straw down. That'll be fine though, for now. I'll just have to switch it out for wood shavings tomorrow. I'll also have to get some wood shavings here. Okay, little guy. Let's not do that. There you go. Give you that. And give you brush. So you can go back outside. Get everything here cleaned up. Get you fed, and we'll do that one, and we'll do endurance. There we go. I should have done jump, didn't think about it. That's fine. It'll work out just fine. Interact. We'll send all of you out to pasture, and we'll just grab Mr. Bread and Butter straight out of the pasture. Oh, just zoom. Just see the foal zooming off. Oh, Bandit is excited about something in the background. Not sure if my mic is picking that up or not. There we go. Grab that. I hate the little balloons that pop out. I think this is for spring. I wonder what color summer will be. Or if it'll be in the same place. That's another good question. Oh, I must have the stuff to be able to complete it then. Not gonna worry about the tack shop now because I need to get the festival one. And again, we need a mare. Well, mare works for two reasons. For bread and butter and for Hidden Valley. So a mare works for both of those categories. Oh, yep, here's some of the brook stuff. I think we got different colors this time. I don't remember what colors we have. Got some flower grounds. Well, for Wild Sprat's gift, of course. But I also had this odd dream I've been waiting to tell you about. Have you noticed the old travel stones we have around town and on your ranch? My dream, I saw the shadow of a horse traveling from one to the other. Not sure what it all meant, but you should keep an eye on those. Okay, shop. I think I got the broke pad last time. I'd have to see what broke stuff I do have. I'll get it all this time around. That way I'm not like, oh, I don't have what I need. I don't have anything to sell. None of the horses should be over 10k. So at least know that's not going to be too much of a problem. Are they? They are. They are the, melee. Ooh. Inspect. Stallion. 16 hand mare. Your mare. 16 hands. Your stallion. You're a stallion. And you are a stallion. I do like light bay. Really pretty. Okay, send her back to the stable because we can always look at the wild horses too and kind of go from there and see what happens. But for now, that's not bad. Aisha should be the festival square somewhere? Or specifically during the festival? I haven't spotted her at all. Alright, there's a little competition that we can win too. There we go. That was a bit of a glitch for just a second. Is she over here by chance? Nope. Okay, that's a pretty splash horse. Can I... Yes. Let's practice. Okay, buddy. I don't know how fast we have to be, but we will find that out. Oh. I was still hitting my key apparently when I went to click on that, so it actually counted that I was still hitting my key. Might be down to 9 seconds, but not. Nope, we still got 10, but that actually came out really well. Okay, nice. Now we just gotta find Aisha. Because that's a vet. Madeline's over here. Oh, they're over at the... They're selling stuff. That's why I couldn't find him. I was looking in the wrong area. That's kind of a nice way if you need them all in one area. They're actually all in one area. Oh, there's sheep and chickens. Surprise, it's a chicken. Still confused? Yeah, I can imagine you'll need a bit more information. Some of my animals are ready to go to a new home. If you'd like to adopt them, I'm sure they'll be quite happy in the barn at the back of your ranch. I had Liam check over your buildings and they passed the inspection. Wait, I know they're cute, but don't rush to adopt them so fast. Once you decide to bring one of them home with you, it's forever. No take back, no refund, no nothing. Although I can't imagine why you'd ever want to return one of them. They're not much trouble to take care of, really. You can leave them on their own and they'll just eat grass and insects around their pasture. If you want them to produce eggs or wool, though, you'll have to give them more feed. Here, why don't you take this animal feed recipe? This way, you know exactly what to do. I'll even throw in some extra feed bags for you. You'll be able to place it in the loft feed trough in the middle of your barn and coop. Don't worry, you won't miss it. Okay. Your barn can only fit 8 sheep and goats, while the coop has a dozen nests for the chickens, so choose wisely. Okay, so sheep and goats are specifically what we're going to be able to have. Day always pretends he's not into festivals, but you should have seen how neatly he arranged his tack. Every little thing was lined up. Yep. Let's see, shop. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna be a little expensive here. We'll do 1 chicken. Does a goat have patterning? Oh, they're both sheep. We can wait on the sheep and stuff for sure. 1 chicken's a good idea. And then I think Lupine Meadow is where those wild horses, so we'll go do that real quick. So if I get some extra from that, I can always possibly adopt the rest. Because we can always do a couple sheep, maybe 3 sheep altogether, because I think there's only about 3 sheep colors. And 5 goats. I think that actually work out pretty well. So freaking cute though. Yep, wild horses are in this area. I was correct. And they are over there today. Looks like there's quite the assortment of them as well. Looks like a little bit higher amount. Oh, are they in the flower field where it's gonna be hard to get them down? Oh no, they're up here. get a little closer here. Hi, buddy. Ooh, we do have some pretty colors. Well, we got more splash colors than last time, to be fair. We've got 4 splash colors. Let's get all 4 of you in there and we'll take a look. I think you're all pretty similar. Oh, okay, yep, neither of us are going down that hill that way. Apparently can't quite go through that fence that way. I'm amazed we haven't found another, like, sandy liver chestnut. Or actually really light chestnut in general with this. There's been 7 horses altogether. Nope. These two must be kind of a pair. See by going this way and down. See if that works. Oh, it should. Nice. Mr. Bread and Butter is quite zippy now. He's really zooming. Actually, really nice though for the races. Not gonna lie. Especially, I think, if they get harder, but the problem, I think, is it's just his jump stat that I'll have to remember to actually work on properly. You're a pretty horse. Problem is, I have too many black horses for this to really work out as well. Now I got 2 extra horses to train. They've got the new one that we'll have to find a name for. And, of course, our first little foal. Got 1 more patterned horse to take a look at. Oh. You are a... I'm gonna call you a dark bay. I'd say lever chestnut, but yeah. The only distinction that I'm putting for liver chestnut rather than dark bay is the missing black mane and tail and the missing black points. So generally on the joints of the leg, but you can't really see it here with them as much. Generally in the knees. We need to go take you out. Yes, Celestial River. Oh, hi doggo. A healthy mare. Beginner, yep. And black bay splash. Nope. Maybe ash black, maybe? Coal black. Beginner, of course. And you are a sick mare. Oof. Celestial Lion. Dark Bay Splash. Beginner, yep. Healthy Stallion. Let's see what you are. Rainy Cloud. Red Bay Splash. Beginner, yep. Mare. Let's take you because I can I can deal with the sickness. Bring home and care for a sick wild horse. Oh, I didn't even realize it was an achievement. Nice. Yeah, because we'll do that. Should be easy peasy. Because I technically have all the stuff to craft all of it. I think the auction house should still be running today, so it should be fine. But now the other thing is I can actually tame them, and the taming process will give me extra because I have the round pen. So I should probably actually do that. I think you can do it one day too. In theory, you could also train them all the way. Once they run out of potential, you get a higher price, but the problem with that is it's going to take multiple days, which isn't normally a problem. But for me, part of that problem is suddenly I'm very attached, so I'll be a little careful here. Nope, you are on the wrong side, buddy. Interact. Put you there. Tell our mayor's on one side. I'm gonna give you a different name. To soft brush. Oh, you already brushed. It's not a problem. Go do the long natural. Attack, let's see. Don't really have. Don't have a ton of options here. Oh yeah, that clips. Which does make sense. They aren't meant for the most mixing and matching. Do that. I'll eventually get them blue attack because I want to match their eye. I think that'd be really nice. Done good so far. Ooh, I gotta think of a name for you now. It's gotta be Fickle themed. That's gonna be a fun one. Unless we do a secondary line, so instead of Pickle, chance, but we've already kind of committed to Pickle Ranch. We're gonna go with this for now. You can always change it later. You have Clever, so that one's really good, and then actually all of your stats are really good. We'll do a different line with you. So instead of Pickles, ooh. We'll do Celestial Cat for now. Kind of track the lines this way. I'll work on training you in a bit. What are you sick with? Okay, so I need a common cold remedy. There we go. And then there we go. We'll send Celestial Cat to pasture. And we will take Bread and Butter out. And go take Bread and Butter to the city, to the auction house. Because I don't really need to keep Wild Horse right now. Especially because now that I do have Celestial Cat will most likely end up having either Bread and Butter, though I did technically get them for Hidden Valley, though I wouldn't be surprised, but easier way to do it would just be both. Because that set of traits is really good. Not a bad price. Yeah, we didn't even get like extra bids on her. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We'll take you. Go back to the ranch. Oh, wrong way. Gotta turn around. Gotta check if there's more chests for it. Do that. And then we'll work with our Foal. And we'll work with our other pal. Because now you are fully trained. Nice thing with Celestial Cat. Celestial Cat will probably be a permanent keeper just because of that skill. Because that skill just basically means no matter what, I'll be able to keep training him because he'll regain potential. Assuming you'll regain the ability to level him up, it'll just be like, oh, put him in the stable for a bit, take a break, gain maybe 10 points or something, and then work on training again, and then kind of keep up with that. Just a really nice trait to have. Let's go take you in here. Okay, let's do this. Actually, not a bad way to train him. Really nice, actually. Slow down a bit. Let that energy get back up. There we go. Speed up again. Slow down for now. Oop. This is at halfway, which is nice. Just gotta slow down again here. There we go, and that tameness is already up to like 60 something, which is really nice. There you go. Can let that energy come back a bit. Nope. into the last little bit. About 2 more jumps, I think, and that'll be all the energy. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe 1 more. Yep, there we go. It's your training for the day, buddy. Now we gotta go get Celestial Cat. There you go. I'm not gonna do her training in the round pen, I'll do it in the normal pen. Her stats are not very high, so this is gonna take a bit. Okay, let's do beginner, that one. Oh yeah, her jump is not very high at all. But how I have to line this up. But we'll get there. Just gotta keep an eye on it, make sure I don't run of it too much here. Not gonna help either of us. Also not gonna help us if I clip the jump. Yep, I did run out of energy and I did not jump that right. Yeah, we're really getting down on the energy here, so I'll have to give her maybe a pear. I don't know if I want to give her a full watermelon yet. Horse and Foe will give you a pear. Yep. So now for sure I can find more of those. Pumpkins are good though too. And she's got the gourmet, so I think she can eat 2 a day, which is going to be really helpful later. Especially if we get her up high enough where do 2 races, that's about the 100. And then you can do 4 races altogether. Or no, 6, because you can feed a second watermelon. Because the first 2 will be the daily energy, next 2, and then so 6 races altogether. If you got time enough, and then that'll actually be really helpful. Muscle Way of Energy again. Yeah, we went from the not being doing too good on the jumps to getting him pretty much comfortable. Take her back to the paddock. I really love that pattern though. Take her back to the paddock. Take bread and butter out for right now. Go look at, I don't know if I want to do animals in town, because they'll come back. Kind of looking more for the goats. Or if maybe sell a little bit of stuff and then talk to Jay and see about getting the mountain area horses unlocked, because I didn't think I saw one for the lakes just yet. Maybe most of the day so I don't end it too early. Don't want to quite end it at 6. Pause here, go in here. Shop, sell. Do need to keep that for now because I need to craft the fertilizers. Sell some of that. There we go. That nets us enough, I think. Definitely go talk to Jay. I will have enough for everything. Shop. Lake pen. Ooh, that's right. Let's do lake first because we can do mountain later. So otherwise that is going to be expensive. I can do those though at least. Get those done so that I can train while out and about. Got 4,000 left. I might be able to get one of the sheep. I'll get 2 chickens because yeah, otherwise that's a bit pricey. So we get chicken. Go check the chickens on the ranch. Now we have them. Once I get all the horses turned in for the night, that is where we will end it for today because we got some good progress done. It went on about 3 hours, meant to only do streaming about 2. I don't mind it going over. I did start late. The only problem is with this game compared to, say, Assassin's Creed, I tend to have more of a sore throat by the time I'm done. Let's go in there. Get everyone into the stable. I don't want to breed her until I get her all the way trained up. Because the other option is I breed Celestial Cat and Bread and Butter. And that Foal, if I can get a filly, goes to Hidden Valley. And that kind of also works out, to be fair. Also, should have talked to the lady when I had the chance about... Okay, I don't need to do any more feed, I don't think. Oh, here you guys are. Rename. Bluebell, Juniper. Getting that same name over and over. Let's do... I have to actually look up how to spell Sirius. As in the star, not the radio thing. There we go. To be fair, I also think it is spelled the same way. Rename. And we'll name you. So we got Pluto, we got Sirius. Now we can have, they said a dozen, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yes, we can have 12 chickens in here. We'll have to see about that, getting more of a collection of chickens. And then we'll see about getting, I want to do goats more, I want to do sheep, but We'll get a couple of sheep. And then we'll work on the goats as well. We'll turn in for the night. Sleep. Yes. Okay. And that is where I'm going to end it for today. I'm a little bit tired, my throat's not a bit sore. We did get our foal. I was correct about the foal's coloring. It is pretty much a copycat of the parents with the shade is different. But yes, we'd end up getting a black foal from 2 black parents, which is fine. I wasn't expecting much else. Just means that we didn't get any fancy patterns or anything, but it does also mean, in a way, I'm actually happy about we do have genetics that kind of play by the rules of genetics. Bread and Butter is now fully trained, even with extra potential. We have one of the festival horses, we have a mare. Actually has really good stats because she's got the potential one, so she'll continue to be able to level up. She won't kind of get paused. She's also got a couple of other traits that are really nice. Gourmet, she can have 2 treats, and I think she earns more from competitions. I forgot, I would have to recheck that 3rd one. But my goal maybe next time is get her fully trained, so I can get her in Bread and Butter, because I think that would make a good pair. And then Hidden Valley trained up, because then I can take Hidden Valley and the Foal from Bread and Butter and Celestial Cat, and have them have a foal and continue on. And then I can retire Pickle Jones and Tasty Cucumber and have them as a retired pair for right now to make some room, and then kind of continue the lineage on that way. But I might see about having them have one more foal before I do that, just to kind of keep going with that. We'll kind of see. I won't be streaming this again until next Friday. We'll see. It might be a 2-hour stream, might be a 3-hour stream, but it won't be till next Friday. Then I'll be back again Saturday. Thursday will be Assassin's Creed, so it will not be this game, but I will be back Thursday earlier in the morning. This one will be the same time where it's, what is it, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard, 7 o'clock Mountain, either Mountain or Central, 8 o'clock Central, I think that's the order, and 9 o'clock Eastern. So, PM on all of those. That'll be the ranch of like Rivershine start time, give or take. Depends if we have technical issues like today, Friday, and Saturday of next week. So I won't continue this until Friday and Saturday of next week. Again, Thursday will be Assassin's Creed. That'll start 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon for Eastern. So that'll be the time for Assassin's Creed. But I did have fun with this. I am actually excited to see where this continues. I am excited to get a festival horse. I am also wanting to see how long it's going to take us to open up this last area. Now we have more chests to find, which I'm not as happy about. I do enjoy finding them. I think it's fun. I'm just not happy that it went from, oh yeah, you found them all, to now you got 3 more in areas that you already found them in. And it's probably going to be places where I was like, oh, it'd be interesting if they put a chest there. And that's probably where they're going to be, where they weren't the first time. So that'll be kind of a fun mess to deal with. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me. This was fun. Really, really hope that you just have a wonderful, wonderful week.